the night meets the goal of the day. Someone waits for me.
Welcoming you to Philco Radio Time, produced and transcribed in Hollywood with John Scott Trotter as orchestra and chorus, the Charioteers, Skitch Henderson, and Bing's guests, Bob Hope and Dorothy Lamour.
Ken, you don't mean Bob Hope, the author of that current bestseller. So this is Peace. Is he here?
Mm-hmm.
George Bernard Shaw?
In person.
And Dorothy Lamour, the beauteous siren of Paramount Pictures, also is present.
Dottie's here, too.
Oh, what a gay, mad night this pretends to be. Let us away, John Scott. My heart competitively goes crazy.
Can't we simply pass the time of day? Do you have to smile at me that way? My heart goes crazy. It goes bum, de bum, bum. Can't we just shake hands and feel at ease? Do you have to give that extra squeeze? My heart goes crazy. It goes bum, de bum, bum, bum. My doctor told me this has got to stop. He never heard a beat like hippity, hippity hop. When the conversation's going fine, must you get your lips so close to mine? My heart goes crazy. It goes bum, de bum, bum. What'll I do? You got me crazy too. My heart goes crazy. It goes bum, de bum, bum. Just shake hands and feel at ease. Do you have to give that extra squeeze? This thing is gone. My heart goes crazy. It goes bum, de bum, bum, bum. My doctor told me this has got to stop. He never heard a beat like hippity, hippity hop. When the conversation's going fine, must you get your lips so close to mine? My heart goes crazy. It goes bum, de bum, bum. What'll I do? No use, I'm through. You got me crazy too.
Very nice, Bing.
Thank you, Ken.
By the way, do you want to know what makes my heart go crazy?
I'm not too eager, Ken, but I'll bet it begins with Philco.
Oh, you're so right, Bing. It's the Philco 1201.
Ken, you know Bob Hope is here tonight.
Well, yeah, I know.
And, Dorothy Lamour. So tonight, let brevity be your keynote. Now, the folks are waiting to hear from Lamour.
Well, Dottie is beautiful and charming, but personally, my heart still goes crazy for the 1201. That's the streamlined, automatic way to play records.
Is it as attractive in a sarong as Lamour?
No, but the 1201 is the easiest radio phonograph in the world to spin your records on.
Doesn't spin any easier than Hope. He's really in a whirl, that boy. Perpetual whirl.
Say, since you mentioned Hope, Bing, you could...
I shouldn't have.
Well, you did. You know, you can catch his program on your 1201. Has a fine radio, too. Sounds like you're right in the studio with Bob.
Right in the studio, maybe, but nowhere near the microphone on his show.
Well, then just use the
Gotta
phonograph.
get a bulldozer to get up to the microphone.
Just use the phonograph. You just slide a record in the 1201, it plays automatically. No needles to change, no tone arm to touch, no adjustments whatsoever to make.
Oh, it's a dream set, Ken, really. Very chic, too.
Yes, Bing, it's so completely automatic you can play it blindfolded. It's obviously a natural for parties and dancing. Puts more zip in your listening pleasure, whether it's radio or records. That's why Philco's 1201 has been an overnight sensation. It's the largest selling radio phonograph in the world today. It's the new invention in radio from Philco, the leader.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies
ladies and gentlemen. All right, Crosby, throw me a straight line and let's get this egg rolling. How much time can you waste here? Let's move.
Steady, Influence, steady. By the way, where did you get those green stains on your elbows? Off the pool table?
Now, those aren't grass stains. I was looking down a gopher hole trying to find your hooper rating, you know.
There. You're so happy and gay just because you're on top. But tonight, Bob, we're going to have a little class on the program.
Why, are you leaving?
Carpenter, will you take over, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, many of you have written in asking, how did Bing Crosby and Bob Hope first meet? Many of you have written in asking, when did they first meet? Many of you have written in asking, why did they first meet?
That's enough meat. Let's get to the potatoes. Do you mind?
Let the man talk, will you?
Many of you have asked, how did Bob and Bing first meet Dorothy Lamour? So tonight, these and many other questions will be answered in an original play entitled The Road to Hollywood, starring Bing Crosby, Bob Hope, and Dorothy Lamour. Music, Mr. Trotter. Our story opens many years
Not so
ago.
many years, please.
We find Bing Crosby driving westward from New York City. He's flopped on Broadway, the boulevard of broken dreams. And now, practically penniless and in very low spirits, he pulls into a small garage on the outskirts of Cleveland, Ohio.
I'd like you to take a look at this motor. I think it's missing.
Okay. Say, that's quite a motor you got in there. A squirrel in a cage.
Yeah.